Hello. Hyvää itsenäisyyspäivää, Nutcake. Yep, looking good. Nice, thanks. Alright, how about today we'll get some good randomizers seed. Hello there, I am going to play Metroid Prime Randomizer. If you don't know what is a randomizer, basically items are shuffled between each other. For example, getting Wave Beam might be a missile this time, or getting an E-tank in some location that is out of the way will be like a Plasma Beam, and so forth. And the object of this randomizer is to collect all 12 artifacts. There are hints that can be given from Artifact Temple when you scan those statues that gives you locations of or artifact names in a vanilla game. But in this randomizer, it will tell me exactly where they are. The area name, the room name, that's what it gives me. I need to collect all of the beams so I can actually access the final boss, Metroid Prime, and beat it as well. You need all of the beams against it. Obviously, missiles, space jump boots, charge beam, all that kind of stuff is good to get. Morph ball is kind of necessary with bombs and so forth. And one of the suit upgrades is actually mandatory for beating Metroid Prime. It's Phase-on suit. Without Phase-on suit, you cannot use Hyper Beam against Metroid Prime. Let's get started then, shall we? And one thing I forgot to mention, there's so many information to give out in a short period of time, but elevators will be randomized. So let's say from here you would usually go to Chozo Ruins, but it may lead me to go to Phase-on Mines or Fendera Drifts. And the settings I have on, the game expects me to be able to beat this seed. I have settings on that it expects me to do some hard tricks because I've speedrun the game before. Alright, that's a missile. Normally this will be a space jump boots. With missiles, we can right away go and check all the hints in Artifact Temple and check what is an item as well. But more importantly, it's the item that I need there because the seed might expect me to go there right now with this missile I just grabbed. A couple other locations I can go to is the elevator that will lead to Chozo Ruins, which might be something else this time. And one room that has an item underneath, like a pot. That's all I can check right now, including this Artifact Temple. If you wonder why that took so long to load, this room is pretty big, so it loads like everything. Normally this is an artifact, but it's an ice beam. Nice. Alright, so scanning these will give us all the hints. Like you see, Fendera Drifts, Ice Ruins East. When I go there, I'll find an item there, and that will be the artifact. Overgrown Cavern. Chozo Ice Temple. Slope lines, did it say? I can check these later, so it's all fine. I don't know exact room names for everything, still trying to get good at it. Okay, Ice Ruins East and West side has something in Fendera Drifts. Artifacts, I mean. Plasma Processing, that sounds like Plasma Beam. Check. Alright, and now that's everything. We can open the menu and check them later. Thanks for the good luck, Whiskers. I'll need it. Hey Jules, thanks for the good luck. With Ice Beam, I cannot do much right now. I can open doors, but there are not that many doors I can open with Ice Beam right now. Thanks, Noobcake. Okay, so I guess the only check I should do is checking the other place over here with missiles. If that's nothing, then I'll have to check the elevators. Boy. Was just one I hit away too. Very good. Normally this is a missile right underneath here, but it's a morph ball. Alright. I'm expecting I need to go behind the ship or crash site. Joso ruins south reflecting pool. I can't. I can technically go there, but I think these presets I have on expects me to not be able to do that right now. Anyways, all we can do right now is to head back. I changed the Samus having a little bit different colored suit. That looks like a greenish now instead of orange. Wanted to try something different. So there's an item over here and in a crash site too. Wave beam. Pretty great. 2 beams so far. Where's plasma? Then I can complete the getting all of the beams right away. Item is here that you can get to. With a scan dash. That's an artifact. Yeah, I don't even have to scan it. I see it's an artifact. I'm gonna try to grab it right now so I don't forget it. There you go. Very good. That means we have one way to go to, I believe, which is just the regular, the elevator that usually goes to Joso ruins. Evenotype, what's up? Not much else to do, really, with this. Why is it that I can't do any of these? Or wait, can I? Wait, it's the save station. I think that room is not a heat room, right? I'm not too sure. I actually don't know is this a heat room or not. What I'm going to. Let's find out. So this is not a heat room. What about this big one? Good, it's not. Okay, good to know. I didn't know this before. I'm dead. Oh, I should have saved before that. Man, you know, I wanna restart that. That seed was nice start. I'm gonna restart that. So let's pretend nothing happened, okay? Pretend, but nothing did happen. Yeah. Don't say stuff like that. People in YouTube will know. They will just know that, oh, you already played this seed, huh? And a stupid space pirate also just hit me into the lava and I got stuck. Just don't say anything like that. Just shut up, okay? Just shut up. Let me do the intro. Shh. Okay. Hello everyone. I am going to play Metroid Prime Randomizer. If you don't know what is a randomizer, basically items are shuffled between each other. For example, right behind Shamus's ship there is a space jump boots, but it may be something like a missile or a wave beam or a plasma beam this time. And my object is to beat the game by collecting all 12 artifacts and all the necessary items to beat the seed, such as all of the beam upgrades, wave beam, ice beam, plasma beam, so I can get to the final boss, Metroid Prime, and actually beat it as well. Space jump boots, missiles, charge beam, morph ball, bombs, all that kind of stuff is helpful to get and kind of necessary too, so I can check more items. And one of the most important suit upgrade is Phase-on suit. Without Phase-on suit, it is impossible to beat Metroid Prime, because it gives you an access to use Hyper Beam against the final base. So let's get started then. One thing I forgot to mention, elevators are randomized. So let's say at the start of the game you would go to Chozo Ruins, but that may lead me to go to Phase-on Mines or Vendara Drifts instead. So let's see what is behind the ship. The settings I have on, so the game will expect me to know some tricks, or should I say, ooh, missile. So let me explain the settings that I can use, or you can use for randomizer. You can put on certain tricks, like L jump tricks are easy or hard, and you will have to know which jumps you can do and such. Like there are lots of different tricks, like bomb jumping, R jump, hard combat fights, stuff like that. And then the randomizer will check that it makes the seed based on that settings you have. Nice missile, miss. Hey Blau. Thanks for the good luck. Artifact hints can be given here in an artifact temple, which I'm going to right now. Also, there's an item which might be important now when I got this missile. Let's see what it is. Normally this is an artifact, but this time it's an ice beam. Very good. These are the scan objects that we scan to see Vendara Drift's Ice Ruins East. So one of the artifacts is inside that location. There is one extra hint you can get after you beat Meta Ridley, which is a Phase-on suit location. You can have setting on for hints on or not. And it's either on, based on do you want to know its location and the room name, or do you just want to know the location where it is, like a Chozo Ruins or Phase-on Mines. Phase-on suit hint I have set on only area name. When I need to get the hint for that, it will tell me is it in a Chozo Ruins or Talon Overworld, for example. And that only comes into play once I've beaten Meta Ridley. So we have Ice Beam. I don't think there's anything I can do with Ice Beam right now, other than freezing enemies, and that's it. I think it's better to... And my only option is to check this next item. Ooh, don't use that missile, please. My only check is this one room that has an item underneath the ledge. That's about it. I could check the elevators, but I feel like the seed is gonna expect me to have some items already. I kinda need some missiles back. I hope that some of the enemies will drop them for me. One thing that the seed is gonna expect me to be able to do is scan dashing and combat dashing. Which I know how to do because I'm on the version that can scan dash. I'm hoping for missiles back, but I didn't get anything. Well, it's fine. I guess I will use the ship then. These usually drop health. So here's an item that is normally a missile, but it's a morph ball this time. Okay. I wanna check what is this elevator leading to. That is normally going to Macmoor. Joso Ruins South, Reflecting Pool. That is nearby Ice Beam, but I don't think I can do anything there right now. So I prefer to not go there right now. Well, maybe... Hold up. What did it say? Far End. So technically speaking, there is something I can do, but... how am I supposed to jump to Ice Beam check? If I can even, actually. Well, anyway. I'm leaving right now. Ooh, missile, nice. I got Morph Ball, which means 2 checks right now to do. There is one behind the ship right now. Okay, this emulator bug, I don't understand why it's doing like this still. Like sometimes the controller will make me to press the R button when I'm not even pressing it. Wave beam, very good. That is very good. But yeah, about the emulator bug thing, when I press the R button, Samus will start free aiming, which looks like this. But for some reason the emulator is weird and it makes me to use that when I'm not even using it. It's so weird. What is that? Oh, I see it already. It's an artifact. I can fix that. I hope I can fix it and it doesn't take too long time, but I really wanna get rid of that. Can it reach? No. Almost. Minimum amount to press the R to register. What is it supposed to be set to? Hey, we got an artifact. Nice. I can barely reach that with the 1 scan dashing. What do I have to press in the settings? What version of Dolphin I use? 1.0 2472. I think when I use the newest version, it would lag this game for some reason. So I went back to that, which I've been using. Okay, I wanna save quickly before I continue. I think the second elevator is my only check I have left, I think. Maybe I need to do something in a reflecting pool, but I have a feeling I can't do anything there without more bombs. I cannot leave, for example. Macmoor Caverns South. I don't know. Well, I can go there, but I don't know is this heat room or not. We'll see. Alright, Whiskers. I hope I can get this fixed so it stops being an annoying thing to me all the time. We have Ice Beam, so I can kill those space pirates if that is not a heat room. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know it's not an emulator bug, it's just something off with the settings. Oh, there's 3 of them. I forgot. They got 1. Please stop moving. Stop moving! I knew I will die because of... God damn it, dude. I knew I will die because it didn't want to stop moving. And I didn't want to drop down because there's lava. So dumb. so bad, I know. This better be a baby seed then, to compensate all that mistake I've made. It will be all fine. That item better be something good, actually. I don't even know gonna get back off, by the way, without bombs or space jump. Now when I think about it. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see soon. My health is not good. Okay. Can I shoot through that? No, I cannot. Okay, please. Got one. No. Okay, got it. Okay, what is this item here? This is why I'm here. Space jump boots. Okay. Baby seed confirmed. Chat. Now I'm gonna die to these mini enemies here. Controller L and R dead zone. Well, let me quickly do that then. How are you supposed to change that if there's no dead zone option at all? There's only threshold. Okay, now it did it. Like, now it did it. Okay. Do I go to Reflecting Pool after this? Or do I go to the another elevator that's in a crash site? Alright. Got that. Nice. I need to go safe before I die. No. Shoot me out. Thanks. Okay, I was not gonna get out without space jump boots. Or maybe with slope jumps, but yeah. Yeah, my version has only that. Probably just switch to a different build. You know, I'm playing a randomizer now, I can't do it. Yeah, it's a bad advice. A horrible advice, not really. But the version that I was using before Whiskers, it was lagging the game way much more than it is right now. The only time this lags for me on this emulator that I'm using is only during Meta Ridley and never anywhere else. But the version I was on, the build, it was lagging when I was just playing. Okay, Reflecting Pool far end. I can go what is there, check what is there. And I can actually get out too, so it's fine. Do I have missiles? I need missiles actually. Thanks. Need that. Thanks, Whiskers. I don't know, is it the settings that I'm using or something that is making it work like this? I have no idea. So this is far end, which means I need to use Ice Beam. to open this door. Yep. Yeah, I was not gonna get to that without space jump boots. Ooh, bombs. Very good. Hold up. I can kill it. I guess I'll go backwards. Check what is here. Yeah, I'll DM you later, man, thanks. Alright, so with bombs, lots of things actually unlock, which is good. We can actually get out of some places. Where are you? Without the X-ray, these are kinda annoying to deal with. But it's giving me good RNG, which is good. So one check I can do here right now is this. Check in what is E-Tank here. A button simulator. Yeah, indeed. Later when I come back here, I would like to get the plasma beam and check that. So what is this item? Normally this is an E-Tank. Speaking of E-Tanks, I would like to have one. Alright, artifact. It might have been one of those hints. I didn't fully read the room names until... I'll check the room names properly when I have more items to actually check places and such. Please. I cannot get this item that's here, but I can check what it is. Information is good. It's a missile. Yep, see ya. Even though I would like to have some more missiles. So, I guess we'll go beat the throne. Mini-boss. Obviously before that, check what is up there. Missile. Yeah, I'll leave it there. In this place, I wouldn't be able to continue without bombs. It's good we got it really early. A missile. Nice. Normally that is an E-Tank, what I just got. I need to try to get into Metroid Prime 2. Randomizer 2. Uh-oh. It's all fine. It's all fine. That's a big energy. Whew. Luckily that is not damaging me as much as heat would. Heat is like insane amount of damage. Okay, normally this gives us bombs, but we don't have it already. Scan percent, run when? Hopefully never. Let's check what is this item. It's also a missile expansion normally here. Hey. can actually jump on this ledge without space jumps. Okay, after this, technically I can beat Blakra, but should I bother? I mean, I cold, so I don't have poison water. A missile. I would like more energy though, more than anything. I'm not gonna do this puzzle. Don't really feel like it. What's here? Artifact. Alright. That's the third artifact. It's probably possible we'll get those artifacts quite fast. Like, I had a one seed where I had like 9 artifacts in less than a half an hour. There's 3 items we can check right now. Well, one of them I don't think I'm risking it because it's underwater. And just a missile. Okay. Normally, well, you can get here normally after getting bombs, but ooh, charge beam, that's really good. I cannot get that item over there, and I don't think I can even check what it is right now. Need a spider ball. No energy tank run. I hope not. It is painful. Charge beam is really good. I like getting charged early. Charge beam is really good to get early. Especially with the super missile. Yeah, it's a quality of life item, that's for sure. Well, there's a lot of checks we can do before getting to Blakra. I guess I should check... Oh yeah. I guess I should check them. Yeah, because I'm going backwards, I forget that there's a missile door blocking my path. What is that? Power bomb. I mean, with Spider Ball, we can get that early. After a Blakra fight. You cannot get there without beating Blakra first. I think for some reason the game doesn't want people to get there. Missile. What's up there? That looks like a... Looks like a Morph Ball, but I already have it, so that is... Boost Ball? Yep, Boost Ball. Really good. Then we have this. More missiles. Good. What is great about this room right now that I'm going to? I can fully check this, actually. I have everything I need to fully check this. Is that plasma? Whoa! All beam upgrades in less than 30 minutes. Ice Spreader. My god, if this room is loaded, that's gonna be insane. Okay, missile. That's fine. I don't wanna die when I get through this. Okay. All the beams now available. Nice. Speed boost accurate. Yep. Normally you need to have a lots of missiles to get through this, but it's actually possible for me to just break down these. I can even skip this part, but hear me out. I can check what is this item before I even climb up with this cutscene. It's a missile. We can leave it behind. Looking awfully like a babysit so far. Yeah, even though I just died earlier too. Very babysit indeed. I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, so I can get the power bombs if I decide to go get it. Oh yeah, boost ball. What am I doing? That looks like a really nice purple. It's like a wine red. Jojo Ruins is loaded, or especially these rooms that I've been in have been really loaded. Ice Spreader, Plasma Beam, Spider Ball, Boost Ball, like everything is here. Just add 100 Skuldulas into game. Yeah, could add those too. I want E-tanks, okay? I'm more interested to get those. I want health. Even a suit upgrade will be good. It gives you protection. Damage protection. Oh my god, that hit so much. What is this? I'm gonna get some HP back quickly. Before I die. Okay, another artifact. Can you just jump over here and here? Yes, you can. Get out. Yeah, you can easily do that. Gotta add 100 Skuldulas in a game too. Make it a little bit harder. Alright, that's the fourth one. With all of the beams, we can go anywhere. We can actually enter anywhere, except without power bombs we cannot check some locations. But that's fine. More missiles? Sure. Well, technically we can't go anywhere still. We need the barrier suit at least for heat protection. Am I really gonna die here? No, I won't die. Not yet. Opi Vani. Hey! That's a vanilla checks, by the way. Missile into E-tank. What is this leading to? Pandora drifts north. Shorelines. That's good, I mean. But I won't go there yet. Let me beat Flakra, then I'll head there. Because I want to have power bombs. I don't know which one is that, actually. Flamethrower. I mean, sure, I'll get it. I would have liked Super Missile more. But I'll take it. Beam upgrades for all of the beams except Super Missile are just not necessary. They're optional. Super Missile is the only one that is actually important and useful. Some items are locked behind a Super Missile. Okay, I think I'll go beat Vlakra. Because then I'll be able to get Power Bomb. I'm pretty sure you cannot get there without beating Vlakra first. Unless I'm wrong. Get where? This room lags a lot. This game lags a lot now, but that check over there, I cannot get to it without beating Vlakra, right? At least I'm pretty sure about it. Also, Vlakra is check, so I may as well check what it is. Okay, you can get to it without beating Vlakra. Well, it's too late now, I'm here. I can't get out. I think. Hey, Pamulus. Happy Independence Day, yeah. Glad to see you're not the only one working today. Or it's saying I'm working when I'm streaming. Well, it makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I had nothing else to do, so... wanted to play some Metroid Prime. I was lazy of doing any video editing. Spooky music time. Barely made it. This is one of your favorite games. Never played a randomizer though. Oh, I recommend to play randomizer. Definitely give it a try when you have a chance. You don't even have to know any speedrun tricks. That's the best thing about this. The cutscene is a little broken when I'm skipping. Taking down the mirrors. Okay. Should I check what is after Vlakra or not? What do you think, chat? Yeah, happy Independence Day, Finland. I was even considering to stream it only in Finnish today, but I was like, nobody's gonna watch my stream, right? Nobody's gonna understand what I'm saying. No siis voin mä kyllä vaihtaa suomenkieliseksi, mutta en mä. Ei siitä mitään hyötyä. Pitäis vaihtaa englantiin. Considering it gave you spider could be in logic. Yeah. Oh! Oh! X-ray! Okay, that makes it so much better. How funny is that, man? Whiskers, how funny is that? Just before checking after Vlakra, we got X-ray. Alright, we go down. Boom. Then we go down. Boom. Up, I mean. Yeah, it's kinda checking me to check. It's kinda telling me to check it now. We have charge beam, or I mean, I have charge beam. You have nothing. You're watching. I'm just kidding. Yeah, X-ray helps fighting these ghosts so much more. It's pain in the ass otherwise. Gee, thanks. Yeah, I know, right? What a streamer, man. What is that? Hey Cat Goat, what's up? No, it's a missile. It's beautiful, but it didn't understand a thing. It's fine. It's a kind of language that you just don't understand if you haven't studied it a little bit. Happy Samu Day, Finland. What? Hey, Malar. Kalarmar. Yeah, I kind of heard it, but not that necessary. That's the thing. Oh yeah, here's the one thing about the R button. This is what I hate about the bug that I have. When it's slightly pressing the R button, I'm always going to the spider magnet. Always. It's annoying. Like, I'm not even holding R button, then I just go to the spider magnet and that's it. I'm stuck in that. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal right now. I wanna go to Pendara so badly, I can fully clear it. Almost, I mean. I'm going for Power Bomb. That's why I'm going backwards quickly. So what's the way to get there, Whiskers, if you can't quickly teach me this with the space jump boots and spider? There has to be something I can go and stand on. Oh, is that it? Is that all you do? There's a thing on a wall next to the door, next to the fountain. Here. Well, I'll learn it later. It's the pipe thing on the wall. Okay. Alright, we have Power Bomb. Good. Yeah, it's one Power Bomb, but it's better than nothing right now. Actually gives me an access to base on mines. Like, for real, I can go to Omega Pirate right now if I want to. As long as I obviously find base on mines. Can you stop getting stuck in a wall? There you go. I'm gonna check these artifact hints quickly. What I have? I have 4. Joso Ice Temple, Ice Ruins East, Control Tower, Shorelines, Ice Ruins, Overgrown Cavern, Plasma Processing, Training Chamber Access. I can't remember. Where was the Training Chamber Access again? I've been there multiple times. But Fendara is looking pretty loaded with artifacts. I need to go there. What's right behind here? That's an artifact. Okay. Fendara Shorelines. Okay, that's Fendara Shorelines. I'll try to remember that for the next time. So I don't have to always like wander around. What's the room name for this and where is this? Oh, yeah. This room has 2 checks. Hey, second artifact, and this one is called Ice Ruins East. Okay. Ice Ruins West is that the push ball check? I'm not too sure. I'll take a missile anytime. Stop that. I can't see what is that there. It doesn't look like a Vason suit to me. But which suit it is? I can't see it anymore. Look like a gravity? Yeah, I didn't think it didn't look like a... I don't think it looked like gravity. I don't even think it looked like a Varia suit. What Independence Day edition? Finland. Finland is celebrating Independence Day. Thanks. Are you for real? Artifact of Wild. Can you click that, please? No? Oh, I have a... Oops, hold up. There you go. I had a wrong setting. As far as the history goes, how far in a history you want to go actually? I don't know the full history. I just know that I remember the wars and the classes, and that's it. Okay, don't go there. Like the history, I think originally Russian had Finland, then Sweden had it for a couple hundreds of years, and after that Finland became independent. Like, oh, Finland is 105 years old now, Independence Day wise. So over 100 years ago, Sweden had Finland last time. I'm gonna go save and get my health back too. And Russia started a war in 1940s or so, trying to take Finland. I can't remember when the Second World War was happening. I think it was happening at the same time with Finland's war with Winter War and the... I don't even know what is it called in English, the other war, but yeah, that's the history with Finland. Don't know, is it like that smart idea to talk about it in streams and such. So is this Ice Ruin? That's a missile. Screw that, I'm leaving. Joso Ice Temple. Ice Ruins East. Ice Ruins West. Ah, there's an artifact, okay. Ah, yeah, solitary, yeah. I can't remember the whole history. I only remember some things partially. Are you serious? Yeah, white orbs in a map means it's an item. Like you can see, there's nothing right now. But now there's an orb still. That's an item I can't get to anyway. Dude, Vason... Fendara Drift is so loaded, man. Of course that wouldn't make it. No! Stop. Bonk in there. Fine, I'm gonna go up here. Now I can make it. E-tank. Finally some health. Been on low health for like past 45 minutes. I cannot get to Tardus right away, but I can go this way. Yo, stop jumping. Well, this is interesting. No suit upgrades yet. And I need Vason suit at least right now to beat the game. And then for artifacts. Okay, good. I think here might be an artifact. I hope it's not the one that is behind. I hope it's not behind a super missile. Okay, it's not good. Yeah, only one item here. Not a good jump. Okay, that's fine. We have boost. I have boost ball. I can use that to do this normally, but I don't want to. I'm skipping this. That jump is not like super precise, but the jump you have to do is like you have to immediately jump twice. Ah, the second jump was slow. I've almost scanned that. I scanned it now. Dude, just give it to me already. I don't wanna do this normally. I would have to bomb nearby the walls too. There we go. What is up there? A missile. Okay. We're continuing. Can I please not fail this skip? Just let me do this. Thank you. Okay. A bit too low. There we go. I can go beat Tardos if I want to, but is it gonna give me anything useful? Like actually useful? Nice. 3 more artifacts. I guess it's good time to check, like, even more. What am I missing? Overgrown cavern, plasma processing, and training chamber. Okay, so I need to... Overgrown cavern, plasma processing, training chamber. I need Varia suit. I cannot survive that. No, I triggered it by accident. Are you serious? Alright, fine, I'll do this. I hate this. Where are you? There you are. I triggered that by accident. That's annoying. There's one more somewhere. There you are. Stop hiding. So I just dropped down there. Are you serious? Everything went wrong with that room. Overgrown training chamber, was it? And processing something. I really hope Varia suit is found soon. Really hope for that. E-tank? I mean, that's good. Missile. I'll get the E-tank. Good to have some energy. I don't think there's anything else important, honestly. But when I'm looking for a Varia suit and based on a suit, I really have to start check around still. Energy tank. Yeah, screw that. Even though I kind of wanted to have energy, actually, now when I think about it, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna make a round over here. Maybe fight Tardus. I can't see what it is. I can't see what it is. I have to go check what it is. That looks like a wave burst. I don't think I can get out if I go there without gravity suit. I'm not gonna go check it. ESA rerun, the Kirby run. Oh, that was like a... Went a little wrong, I must say, at the end. But it was still a good run. Oh! Whoa! Amazing! Okay, I'm so glad I got that power bomb expansion now. Like, actually insane. Yeah, that E-Tag I kinda want. Ooh, look at that purple, look at that purple color. It suits so well. That's insane. Black and purple suits so well, just like red and black. That's insane. I like that. I like it a lot. Yes, let me make that. Then I'm gonna check what is down there. I actually don't know. Can I get out of this place without gravity suit? Missile. It's fine. I can't see what it is. I have to drop down over here. Missile 2. Okay. When I'm unsure, I just don't wanna progress on those locations at all. But yeah, Joso, Ruins, Talon, Overworld, and Makmur has the last artifacts. Then I have literally everything to beat the seed. I just have to find Varia Suit. Then I'm in a go mode. And of course need to find artifacts. Please go. Please just go. So that was gravity locked by supers. Which one was? Nice jump. Which item was, you mean? Oh, you mean this? This was just locked behind Power Bomb. If you mean Phasm Suit. Okay. I'm gonna climb up this room. I have a couple checks to do in a room before Tardus, and in a Tardus room too. The big room on a pillar. Oh, you mean after Phasm Suit check? Nice. I love failing that. I should have just wait. No in Pandora. Do you mean the... Do you mean Pandora's Edge? That up there, that item that I went to check after Phasm Suit, that was locked behind Grapple Beam, if that's what you meant. I can't do this. Target it, please. There you go. I could have used R-Dash, but whatever. Ah, Varia Suit, chat. That's the one item we really need right now. I might have to leave this place. Makmur, I can't go there. Like, I can't do anything in Makmur. I might have to fight Tardus. That's fine to me. How about Varia Suit is here? No. Well, gotta fight Tardus. At least this car's fast with plasma, so it's fine. Oh, you mean that? Oh, you mean that race at the start of the Vendara drifts? Yeah, that's gravity suit most likely. Yeah, that's most likely gravity suit. This fight is fast, at least. Oh, I think I actually might know where training chamber is. I need grapple beam for that. Oh my goodness, man. I might know where I know where might know where that training chamber was, if I recall correctly. Fast. Please, give me warrior suit. Just please, give it to me. My second charge beam? Sure, alright, fine. So there are 2 charge beams in an item pool, just to be sure that it doesn't make it such a tedious fight. Otherwise, I wouldn't need to have 2 charge beams. Oh, time to head back. Where is Varia's suit? I have no idea what it looked like. Can I maybe scan that? Then I won't be able to tell. It's Varia suit. We need to find super missile now. Okay, so it's not a gravity suit, it's a Varia suit. This suit got really interesting. We need super missiles. Where are they then? Man, this will be tough. Okay, was there anything here? Training chamber. Oh yeah, there's an item too. No, don't go here. Yeah, that is oh no for sure. Well, I mean, let's go check base on mines if we find it. Maybe this elevator will lead there. One thing I can do quickly is to... Well, I don't think this is gonna matter to check, actually. What is it? It's a missile. Nice. I can't do anything there. Anything at Magmur, I just can't do anything. I could head back to the... I actually could head back to... starting area. But there's one check I wanna do. Two checks actually, now when I have Spider Ball. The charge beam room has 2 checks. Still need thermal. Thermal is not necessary actually. I don't need thermal for anything. The only check... I need grapple beam and warrior suit to check everything. Also a super missile. Then that's everything. So this item I can get to. Thought you need a pot for prime. No. No, you don't need thermal for anything. Thermal helps against boss fights like Tardus. That's about it. Two power bombs is good to have right now when I haven't found the main power bomb upgrade. Okay, E-tank, sure. The next check I wanna do is... I actually don't know, should I go check that? Maybe, should I go back? Hold up, did I open that? I haven't gone to that elevator. No, I should go check that before I leave. Check that one item. Behind plasma beam door. In that the room where the room where you have all the beams, wake beam, ice beam, and plasma beam that will open different things for you to do. Luckily this is not a long puzzle. I should focus on getting those artifacts, but really, like, the problem with that checking artifacts right now for me will be... This is what I hate about this R button thing. Like, I can't do that. R button is doing that constantly for some reason. Get me off from that. I can't go there when R button is doing this stupid thing. I'm using an original controller. It's not the controller's fault. It's the emulator's thing with the R button. It's something so weird that I don't understand why is it doing this. I really can't get out of this when R button is doing this. I even unplugged my controller and it's still doing that. So it's something. It's an issue with the. It's a something issue with the emulator's settings that is doing this. Get me out of this already. Seriously. Like, why? Why is this a thing? Like, seriously. The Dolphin emulator setting. I didn't unblock the mic, I just pressed the mute button. It will be really hard for me to unblock the microphone, actually. Just go there. We're gonna go to X-ray location. Need to find Super Missile and Grapple Beam. Like all the upgrades. I'll take a knee tank anytime. Honestly, do I actually need analog R trigger for anything? And only have to press R button once all the way down? I don't think I need it for anything. When I think about it. Nothing. Are you serious? Alright then. Oh, almost. There you go. Tunnel into CX cool skip. Hey, that's vanilla, by the way. That loading's on. Let's go. I'm looking for super missile, chat. Then I can get warrior suit. Then I can get all of the remaining artifacts. Yeah, dear game, please. Give me super missile. Okay, that doesn't make it. Why did I even try that? Well, I had no idea it was not gonna make it. That's fine. What is this item? Anything useful? Super missile? Do you love how a charged plasma just burns enemies out of existence? Yeah, it does. Okay. I need a power bomb. I can actually get one here, I hope. I need 2 of them. One for this. Good, I got one. Missile. Okay. See ya. Oh my god, really? I have to kill those enemies first? Forgot about this room. Oh yeah, they spawn right away. Good. Where's the last one at? Hello? Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's a classic. Your blood pressure goes up. Type of team. Hello, room. There you are. This is where I needed power bomb. Yeah, it was 24. And this one is power bomb. Sure, I'll take it. Nice. Time to scan it. No. That's a grapple beam. Oh! Don't drop me down. No. Grapple beam I need to get to one of the artifacts. I'm pretty sure one of them was behind an artifact. Behind a grapple beam, I mean. Sorry. There we go, we got it. Alright. I have to kill these, they're on my way otherwise. Beam troopers are annoying. Where are you running? Don't think more of them spawns, but one is waiting up in a room. Hello? Do you want to land on that or not? Here you are. My health is looking kinda sus soon. Well, I'll be fine. Copium. It didn't notice me, dude. I pressed that again. I've done that before. Stop. Okay, I'm not gonna press L button at all there. And I failed that, of course. Do you want to land on that or not? There you go. There we go. Using grapple beam to get to grapple beam. Super missile. No, it's a missile. I need super missile to get Varia suit, then I can beat this seed. How crazy is that, man? It's somewhere. After what I've checked, I can go and try to beat Omega Barret. However, I don't think it can be that far. I mean, it can. It can be there. I'm kinda tempted to go beat Omega Pirate, but I also don't want to bother to go that far. But there's checks, you know. And I have face on suit. Indeed. That's a missile. Yep, I'll ignore it. Screw it, I'm going to Omega Pirate. I have face on suit. I can get everything done there. I'm this far too. I need to go check it. Dude, it can't be here. That's what I'm thinking too, you know? It can't be here. Stop. Oh my god, it's taking all my energy. All of it. I have almost nothing left. What is that? Ah, just a missile. I'll open a pot. Forward. Get some power bombs, then leave. Quickly go safe too. Okay, got 2 power bombs, nice. Oh, I can't even go to the safe room now. Okay, I guess I have to go here and get this missile. Man, I wanted to just skip this. Using a powerful super missile right now that I don't even have. It's a missile though, but I'm using. Heh. What's the good thing about being this far? I can actually warp back to the beginning by pressing R and L at the same time, then selecting no, if I want to. But I'm this far, I might as well check everything. Super missile can't be here. That's the funny part about this. I can't believe it's Super Missile that I need to beat this seed, because of Varia Suit being locked behind Super Missile. Well, to be fair, that one artifact in Makmur that might be behind a Super Missile check, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, don't. Okay. That's nothing. Okay. Nothing is just yeah, it doesn't give you anything. It's in the item settings I can like give me more missiles, give me less power bombs and stuff like that, but I haven't. Oh, there's gravity suit. All right. All right, it's that far. How funny it will be that Super Missile is locked behind this next check that I'm going to. Prelude to a Frigate adventure. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too. It's probably gonna happen. I swear. I was like thinking, is that gonna make it? Oh, thank you, I have one more power bomb. But now I need more against Omega Pirate. I swear, if this is a super missile, then I'm gone, man, I'm gone. It's most likely a missile, like, who's gonna be surprised? Yeah, I'm gone. These Metroids can drop power bomb. I need one. Thank you. What's down there? Nothing too special. Okay. Oh, that has a check. Alright, good to know. There's no more. Yep, okay. Holy damn, the damage, dude. Stop. Doing the speedrun strats. That's why I wanted to have a power bomb here. Was it too early? Yeah, it was too early. Okay, we got it. How about you give me a super missile, Omega Pirate? Just please give it to me. Thermal visor. Alright. That will help me against Metroid Prime. Other than that, I don't really need it anymore. Indeed. But it can be here. It's not. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna use the save point and warp back. Dude, where is Super Missile? It must be in a Frigate. It must be in a Frigate at this point. Please don't be in a Frigate. Kinda tempted to go there, but I also don't want to. Let's see. I can go check up there, that room. I think I should check it. Yeah, if it's somewhere stupid, it's gonna be in a Brigate. Because I don't think it can be anywhere else then. Well, it can be, but I'm more thinking of Brigate being the spot where it can be. What is that there? E-tank, okay. It's here! Oh! We found it! Okay, okay. Where was Pandora? Reflecting pool. More workstation. I'm going to the workstation. Dude, I would have got that a long time ago. Now it's go mode. I need to get warrior suit, then I can check everything for Makmur to get the artifact. Took a while, man. Took a while to find it. No, don't go there. Okay, hold up. The last checks. What were the room names? Talon Overworld, Overgrown Cavern. I think I might know what that is. Plasma Processing. Training Chamber. Okay. I have an idea where that is. It's the only location I haven't been in. Here in whole Chozo ruins. Dude, what a seed. It wanted me to go to... It wanted me to go to... there after having plasma. So yeah, the room I'm gonna go to chat. You'll see soon. Did I have a power bomb? I don't. That's an issue. That is actually an issue right now. Good. Okay, now it's not an issue. Well, it doesn't matter if it's nothing behind that, actually. Over here. This is the only checks I've not done in this seed for Chozo Ruins. And this requires an artifact. Are you serious? What just happened? I don't need to worry about the heat. Oh, you can't use a... Okay, never mind. I can't go there without Varia suit. I thought you actually need a... Man, I need to go to the Pandora then and get that Varia suit. I had no idea you cannot use grapple beam without Varia suit in a heat room like that. Because damage is... I'm taking damage all the time. Well, I'm learning something new all the time. We are heading to Pandora, chat, and get the... get Varia suit. Go through. Hello? Dude, this seed has been very interesting. I must say. Okay. Man, why it had to be there? Like, why there? Out of all places. Unreal, man. I found all the suits before Varia's suit. All of the others before Varia. The only upgrade we've not seen is the main power bombs. I saw Wave Buster, but I didn't get it. I beat all bosses this seed, actually. What? Every time. Almost. Okay. Now we can check this. And I know one of the artifacts is here. After that, I need to go to Makmur. Then I'll save for back to the beginning and get the last artifact. That I am pretty sure I know where it is. Yeah, I can't use Grapple Beam otherwise. That's so insane. Vanilla. There it is. Alright, this is called Training in Chamber Access. Yep, thought so. Was this Makmur? Yeah, it was. I'll go there. What a seed, man. Chat, what a seed. Oh man, I was hoping for an hour and a half long seed, but this was a lot longer than I expected it to be. I don't remember the... Plasma processing... Plasma processing. I'm guessing it's this one over here, but I'm not 100% sure. There you go. I need to check the plasma beam location's name, actually. And this is my best guess anyway. If I knew the room names like properly, then that would be really good. Yeah, this is plasma processing then. Yep, alright. Good to know from now on. Alright, and the last check is Overgrown Tunnel, which I am pretty sure I know what it is. It's the one that is on way to Frygate crash site. There's an elevator that leads normally to between Dallon Overworld and Chozo Ruins. I'm thinking it's that one. Where did this lead to? Yeah, whatever. I'm using this teleport. Not a bad seed, but the running around in the base on mines was a waste of a time. No can do. Okay, so I'm thinking it's this way. I think that's the Overgrown Tunnel. But I'm not 100% sure. Only one way to find out. I don't think it's not. It cannot be in a. I don't think it's in a. Well, it can be actually in a Frygate. I hope it's not though. What? How did that not make it? I'm surprised. There you go. I think it's this room. I might be wrong. It is, yeah. There you go. Now we can beat the seed. There's nothing to scan dash from. One seat though. Okay, time to beat the game. I think these settings I'm using are pretty good actually. For myself. Very good fight. So about that Vason suit hint, where is it? Is it here? No. I think it's in an impact crater then. I wanna know where it is actually. So I know next time where to scan. There. Fendara Drifts. Yeah, that's a good way to hint that then. Great. Dude, what a seed. Mario suit. Locked behind a super missile. We want all of the other suits before getting Varia suit. You asshole, don't you dare. Haven't beaten the Metroid Prime seed for a while. Now I'm getting one done. I wanna watch this cutscene because it's pretty cool. Metroid Prime is an interesting final boss, I like it. It's a mysterious. Like the origin of Metroid Prime is so unknown still, it's insane. It's insane how we don't know much about it. Other than it's a Metroid that is corrupt by a Vason. Possible Metroid Prime came from its home planet somehow and then it got corrupted here. It is in a place called Impact Crater after all. Yeah, like here's how it's explained about Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime is an Impact Crater's guardian and Impact Crater is a Leviathan. So yeah, Impact Crater came from somewhere, so how did Metroid Prime get here too if it was originally a Metroid? did it get corrupted by Vason before it came here? Metroid ran alright on a Leviathan. Yeah, that's how it's explained. It was in a Leviathan before. It is its guardian, but how did it become like that then? From Vason before it came here, right? No, it's not about. It's not much about. Yeah, if we explain Prime 3, sure, we are in a spoiler territory if you haven't played that. Don't spoil my 15-year-old game. Exactly. Space Pirates were aware of existence of Metroid Prime, though I don't know what to degree. Yeah, they might knew about it already. What is this Vason called in the Impact Crater? Because Vason's suit doesn't protect Samus from that. What is it? What is it then? You dumbass! We were just asking myself why there isn't any of this orange face on in face either. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, this is the only kind of orange face on we've seen in a trilogy. You believe the Leviathan came first and Metroid took its residence in it after it landed? Yeah. You would guess the Space Pirates started their Vason experience because of Metroid Prime. Who knows, maybe Metroid Prime killed the original Guardian. Then what was the original Guardian? What did it look like? Mysteries, man. Mysteries. I don't have power bombs. Oh, sub 2 hours. Let's go. That was close. If you really think about it, it's probably just a slight plot hole. I don't think it's a plot hole, to be fair. Thanks for the GG, Shiol. Nice face on suit color, Seam. Looks nice. It's also kind of weird that any Vason came out of the meteor if it's supposed to be impenetrably shielded. True. You know, once again, mysteries. Mysteries in the video games. The ones on Prio and Lucia were shielded by the space barrets. Yeah. Gaming right at the end. Yeah. What if I play another seed? I didn't like this seed to be on a YouTube. I want a better seed. Where were power bombs? The main power bomb expansion. I need to know. This seed was so weird. Like, how can I even explain it? Let's see. Main power bombs. Power bomb. McMurn governs Fury Shores. Okay. And I Workbuster Frost Cave. Yep. Alright. Hopefully Samus doesn't come to Earth. She will blow it up too. Yeah, she'll blow up everything that she lands on. Any planet. %, 139 in-game time. Nice. Yeah, she didn't blow up this planet yet. Wait, was the shield thrown up by the Jojo? Which shield you mean? If you mean the shield in a Metroid Prime 3, no, that's by space barrets. The Dallon 4 Leviathan. Oh, Jojo build on it. Jojo built on it, yeah. In that case, it's pretty plausible that the Metroid just slipped in and mutated to hell. Yeah, but how did the Vason end up there? Where did it come from? Or when did the Leviathan come there? And it didn't have a Guardian then. Mysteries, man. You should play this game someday. Sometime. Yeah. Herm. Yeah. Well, here's... Listen. I'm gonna type in Metroid Prime boss. There's some explanation about it. What is Metroid Prime? That's what I typed. Okay, the Google says, is Metroid Prime actually a Metroid Prime is the question. The entity that would eventually be known as Metroid Prime was not actually a Metroid, having already been present with the Leviathan as its impact, confirming the prophecy of the worm. So it's not really a Metroid, what? There's no way, it must be a Metroid. No, an extremely mutated and sapient Metroid of unknown origin infused with huge quantities of Vason. Metroid Prime was the guardian of the Talon Wars Leviathan. So yeah, that's actually unknown then. How did it... where did the Vason came from then? I guess. Origin theory. There's origin theory for it too. What's a Leviathan in Metroid lore? You know those big things in Metroid Prime 3? Those are Leviathans, like the big battleships. Those are Leviathans. I guess that's like the best I can explain it. Is Vason not a natural resource of Talon War? No, it cannot be. Like, here's an interesting thing. Once you kill the final boss in Metroid Prime 3, everything is gone then. All the Vason is gone after that. I won't spoil much. Leviathans are essentially living meteors packed with Vason. Yeah, that's Leviathan. It has Vason in it. You know, it's interesting stuff. Should I play another seed? Should I play another seed? Chat, what do you think? I just got a YouTube comment saying, 2 seconds in, nope, I'm far too dumb to understand this person. What do you mean by far too dumb? YouTube comments, man. More content. Do I want to? Kind of. Question is, do you feel like playing another seed? Kind of, but I also don't feel like. Actually, well, I can do it this way. I will do another seed, but if it's bad, I'll stop. I want the seed that I want. I want a kind of a decent, good seed to upload to YouTube, like under an hour and a half. At the best, it will be an hour long, but I don't think I can get one like that. Prime 2 randomizer. I would like to do that, Citizen, but I'm not too familiar with it. And another day I can do that. I can just do like some random settings, like a starter presets, the settings. Then just play it and see how it goes. I don't know the locations that well. I don't know Prime 2 that well. Not today, but another day I can do it. Okay, I'll generate another seed. I guess on Thursday we could play Prime 2 randomizer. See how that goes. I just want a YouTube content. That's why I'm doing these randomizers. Kind of feel like playing. Don't feel like playing Metroid Thread either. This seed. Remove that one. Yeah, that one. Guess I'll have it like that. Is there a Prime 3 rando? As far as I know, there is. But I have no idea how far it is developed. Yes, but experimental. Yeah, I know Miguel, the person that I was playing with. They did play it. You know the Miguel I played Metroid Prime 1 and 2 Multiworld together with? I need to ask them again for another seed to play. Okay, let's see. Settings are good. Stuff is good here. What I did I mean? Okay, I'm going to play... Hold up. Hello everyone, I am going to play Metroid Prime Randomizer. If you don't know what is... If you don't know... I fucked up the intro. Hold up. If you wanna say hi YouTube, just go and do that. Thank you Citizen Snips. Citizen Snips for tier 1 sub. I appreciate it so much. Hello everyone from YouTube. I am going to play Metroid Prime Randomizer. If you don't know what is a randomizer, shortly explained, items are shuffled between each other. For example, in this game, in Morph Ball location, I will find a missile. Or in some missile locations, I can find like a space jump boots or artifact or a plasma beam. It's anything like that. And my goal is to beat the game. Beat the game by collecting all the necessary items in order to beat the game, such as all the beams, so I can actually go to the final boss. Vason suit is required, so you can beat Metroid Prime. You cannot beat it without having Vason suit. It's required for using a hyper beam. Then quality of life stuff changes like quality of like upgrades like space jump boots, boost ball, spider ball, bombs, power bombs. I definitely need those. So let's get started then. Elevators are randomized too. You'll be seeing them when I start on one, when I get to the one. Let's get started and see how it goes. Don't know what it is, Google it. Now with that said, let's begin. Yeah, just Google it. Yeah, just Google it. Alright. Is this a non-patch version of Randomizer? Yeah, I updated it. I'm playing on the latest patch. Hey, look at that. You see? This would normally be a space jump, but it's a morph ball. And with a morph ball, we can check right away over here. A missile. With a missile, I can check couple locations. I'm gonna check this first, because I doubt there's gonna be anything super important before this. Well, I don't know. The start of the seed can be always something really good, something really just a one item, and so on. You can scan dash to this location. I don't know what it is. Space jump boots. Well, there you go. Let's get it. It's rather important item. Ah, I slide through it from a wrong spot. Juicy start indeed. There you go. Now with space jump boots, I can do a lot of stuff. Especially move around. Alright, with missile... Oops, I didn't mark it. With a missile, morph ball and space jump boots, couple locations are already open. I am gonna go to Artifact Temple. Artifact hints are on. When I scan those objects that are around the Artifact Temple, I can get hints for locations where artifacts are. It will tell me an exact location and a room name. There is even a hint for a Vason suit, telling me an exact area where it is, but it won't tell me what room it is in. These hints can be turned on and off in the settings. My settings I'm using are quite tame for my skill level. I have nothing crazy. I don't have to go out of bounds for anything, or I don't have to do any really crazy infinite bomb jumps. Normally this is an artifact, but it is missile this time. Unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's get the hints. Joso ruined. Joso ruined as well. Ruined Shrine twice. There's 2 in a Ruined Shrine. 4 there right now. Watery Hall was fun. That was dull on Overworld something. Frost Cave. Pandora Drifts. Main Plaza. We'll mine that really easily. Tower of Light. I think I know what that is. There's 2 in Main Plaza. Joso Ruins. Security access. I think I got everything. Yeah, okay. Let's leave. Vason Mines has 2. Joso Ruins had like all of them. Nothing in Magmore, which I do like. Okay then. Next checks or check rather is just underneath that small bridge that leads to an elevator. I'm gonna check this elevator before I go check that next item. Need to know what is this leading to. McMoore. Okay, there I can't do anything without Varia suit. Varia suit is the only suit upgrade that is gonna give me a heat protection. That can be changed in a setting, but I decided to leave it on Varia suit because I think it makes the most sense and makes the seat really interesting. That I need this certain suit to withstand heat. So normally this is a missile, but it's an ice predator. Okay, so this elevator we're going to has to be something we can do something in. Pentarite Rift, South Quarantine Cave. Huh. I have nothing I can do really here right now. I don't have Ice Beam. I don't have Plasma to get that item in this room. Or Super Missile either. So I guess it is Magmoor. That Pandora Drifts check or elevator that leads next to the Tardus fight, and I can't do anything there because both doors are locked. So it is this elevator I have to get to. Kind of interesting. So I don't think I can do anything there. I don't think I can do anything here. Well, let's find out. Yeah, I can't do anything here. What? This is locked by Ice Beam too. So weird. Like, listen, I don't know where I need to go to, actually. There was nothing there. I can't do anything there. And there's nothing I can do there, too. And that doesn't lead me anywhere. It's Quarantine Cave. Quarantine Cave is next to Tardus, like I said. So I actually have no idea where to go. What? I'm confused. What did I miss? I don't think there's any items I missed. Or wait. Now when I think about it... Hold up. I might be wrong about this one item over here. In this room. I think this is locked behind... I think this item is actually not locked behind a Super Missile. But it's just behind something. A roots, you know. Yeah, okay. There you go, we got Ice Beam. Alright. Should I go here? No, I can't do anything in that room, no. Alright. I actually forgot that's not... I actually have forgot this whole time. That is not something I need to break with a Super Missile. I've always skipped that. Why not Quarantine Cave? Because I can't continue after opening that one door. I need Wave Beam to get to Tardus. Then I need Yeah, I need Wave Beam to get to Dardus and Wave Beam to get even further in a Fendara edge. So I'm pretty much locked there. This Ice Beam is opening our path this way. I was like thinking for a second, there's no way this is a soft lock seed already. Okay, but the run continues, or randomizer, let's say. And I need to go from here. It gives me an item to check, and also I can get to the elevator. I think the elevator is more of a play than the item is. This is how you can get up here, no problem. Yeah, it's just a missile anyway. So this elevator is the play. I guess this is cast to Chozo Ruins. Yeah, Reflecting Pool. Alright. Hey, we didn't get stuck for too long, but I was getting confused that wait, there's no way I can continue this now. Without Ice Beam I couldn't continue here anyway. Like, I can't do anything. Let's see, this item is missile. I can't continue that path either. So we must go this way. Good thing we don't need Wave Beam or scanning this now. Oh yeah, I can't. I don't have more bomb. Almost forgot. That would have been really bad. That would have been actually really bad. I think I'll go check what is that one item over there. Give me that health quickly, because I'm low on health anyway. Okay. This is not anything I can get, but I can check what it is. It's Wave Beam. Alright. That is locked behind Boost Ball and Super Missile. I need Charge Beam for Super Missiles too. Whoa, what a location for a Wave Beam. What about that item over there? That's a missile. Okay. Well, actually, now when I think about it, there must be a way I can jump up to Wave Beam. I can't do anything else then. I actually don't know how to jump up there. Because I can't leave from that spot where I was in. And up there is like nothing. So there has to be something I can stand on to get there. So I don't think there's anything else I can do. That item in a Hall of Elders I can't get right now. And those two items I cannot even get to. Except one thing that is I can do. I can do. Let's see, does this actually work? I think the seed will expect me to know this. I don't think there's a way to get that, but I'll have to check it out later. Nice. Gonna save just in case. Don't. Frigate? I don't think it's Frigate, the next play, actually. No, stop. Okay. No. The amount of randomizers these days is pretty astonishing. Like from me, you mean? There we go. That's what I think the randomizer expects me to know. Let's see. Moon Caverns, North, Lava Lake. I can't do anything there. In general, yeah, there's randomizer for like every game. It's a lot. It's crazy. Frigate, though, like there's nothing in Frigate I can do. I can't get to any items without having wave beam at least, because doors are locked behind having a wave beam. So I'm thinking I have to get that wave beam, but I have no idea how do you get that. I guess it's time to learn. I need to watch a video. You can stand on everything in this game, but I have no idea how to get that one. What is there I can stand on? Is this like standable? They are standable. Okay. What about now? This? Yes. This? Oh boy. No, 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 I almost got it. Okay, so that's how we get it. I'm learning, hey. I don't even have to watch a video, maybe. Okay, I can't stand on it. I need some spot to stand on. Well, glitched. Are these even glitches that I'm doing? Actually. Hey, Kikkaman, what's up? But yeah, it's gonna expecting me to do these. Okay, I have no idea how do you get that. There has to be some way. No! What can you stand on here? Oh my god. I think I might have to find some other spot. Can you stand up there? If you can, then that's how I get up there. You can. Alright. So this is how I get it, chat. Yep. There you go. Whoa! Hey, I'm learning some. I'm glad I'm learning some stuff. Oh boy. Chat, you know what I'm thinking? Tardus. I'm thinking of Tardus fight. Because there is nothing else I can do here. The other save station didn't go anywhere. So it is Tardus next. I'm going to Tardus, chat. Unless some stuff in Fendara Edge, but I think Tardus is more of a play than anything else is. Okay, now I learned that, so which is good. It's a W in my books. Books? Book or book? It's books. Book for me, actually. Okay. It's time to go and fight Tardus. Or check what is an item right behind it too. I'm thinking it's a boss fight more than anything else that we have to do. Yeah, there. Ow. Everything is hitting me. It will be a tedious fight, chat, I'm just gonna say. If I had a plasma beam, then it wouldn't be that bad. But when I don't have it, it's pain in the ass. Well, the thing is, I can check this more. Or before I do anything else. There's a visor. Okay. Maybe it's better idea I check this more. Yeah, I think this is better idea. Is there an item there? No. Okay. Yeah, it's a cat sham, isn't it? Alright. Very good. Where am I? Wait, what? Okay, I'm here. Okay, so there's an item up here. That's like all I can check before Tardus. Alright. I can continue this, but no guarantee that. Well, I can get back. That's one for sure. Oops. But my biggest concern is that. Is that Tardus fight right now? Good thing it's a missile because I don't wanna come back here. That's an E-tank. I would like it, but I don't think I have a way to get out then. So I think it will be better I ignore it. I think it is Tardus time. I don't know what else the seed wants me to do. As painful as it is gonna be. Jam music though. I'm just going so slowly. Go. There we go. No, don't do that. Woo. One thing I can go to is here, but there might be something good. Maybe I should. I can't reach it. Man, this place. Thank you for the health. Really need it right now. Oh, I should kill this. Dude. Okay. That is very good. That is necessary. Wow, power bombs. Well, I'm glad I came here. I'm really glad I came here. With power bombs, we'll be able to do some stuff in invasion mines if we wanna go there, but I think it would be better to avoid it for now and just collect items. I can beat Tardus now. Like I can definitely fight it right now even better with bombs on. Regular bombs and power bombs in the same area. Oh yeah, in the same room too, to be specific. That's insane, isn't it? Please just get up there. Okay, what is here? I kind of want E-tanks. I had that one there, but I didn't want to go and get it. I think I would have softlocked myself there. Maybe. I don't know though. Well, speaking of E-tanks, I'll take it that. Oh, by the way, good thing I got bombs. I wasn't even thinking how can I get out of there. Okay. I don't want to trigger that by accident. Thanks for the good luck, T-Paul, man. What's up? What is up here? This is all I can check. Ooh, power bomb expansion. Should get it. Okay. Oh, it triggers that cutscene. Okay. Good to know. Alright, I'm heading back. I can't check more in this area. One of the rooms, if I go backwards, will have a check, but that is locked behind a super missile, which I don't have. Okay, good. I am not triggering that. Even by accident. Okay, I guess we fight Tardus. Like my Metroid Dread video recently. Good work. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I made a Metroid Prime video too. For like a week after that. Or published it week after. Which I'm really proud of. I'm working on a sub 1 hour video for Metroid Dread, but right now I've been a little lazy on it. $70,000 views even. Yeah, it's crazy. It's I'm proud of that video, and it's also said it's one of my favorite videos I made, and I managed to pull it off to hit that many views when I didn't expect to even hit that many views. Man, that thermal visor, what is that? It's X-ray, okay. It's time to fight Tardus. There's so many dumb comments in that video, and I kinda enjoy it, honestly. That people are just like, speedrunning is dumb, blah blah blah, stuff like that all the time. Like, nobody cares almost, buddy. Nobody cares, man. Okay, how do you do this? There was a way to do this. There was a way to do this, but I don't remember how it was done. Something like this. I want to check this item just before going there. Help! I wanna get this! I wanna get this before I go fight Tardus. How to get this? Man, I wanna know. This is already a kind of a randomizer I'm not gonna upload to YouTube anyway. I will eventually get a one. What is this called? Quarantine cave, yeah. Okay, I found it, I think. No, it's just a really hard slope jump. Come on, man. Ah, that was so close. Why that didn't make it? Ah, so close. That is so close. I don't get it. You love the internet though. You have the soft spot for people randomly taking out of their asses about topics that don't matter. Yep. Just grab the ledge. I know. If it was that easy. Whoa, that's like far enough. Ah, make it. Well, funnily enough, she doesn't grab ledges in Super Metroid. Why is that not making it? Hello? Ah! Dude, this is gonna be nothing too, but it's good practice at least. I would prefer to never fail that scan dash though. How is that not enough height? How is that not enough height? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Stop. This is you attempting any trick? Yeah. How is that not enough? I'm getting mad. So mad. What the hell, man? You can dash off at Ardus. It's a bit easier than this. I don't wanna trigger the fight. I don't wanna trigger the fight, Justin. Can you get back up there? I don't think you can. That's too high up anyway. I failed the dash, that's why I'm down here. Dude. The fight trigger only covers the lower front of half of the body. Okay. So it's in front of it when you come in. This jump sucks ass, I must say. It's annoying. Holy damn. I don't want to trigger the fight, though. How do you do the dash anyway? I'm low on health. Dash off a spider track. But don't die. I mean, I'm willing to just stop this seed because I didn't want to play for too long if I didn't get a good seed anyway. And this is not a kind of a seed anyway. I just want to get up there to see what that item is. Then I'll fight Tardus. Is it too hard? Much to ask, man. I can't believe how close it is every time. Yeah, the beginning of this seed was quite good. I also learned a new thing in Jozo Ruins to get that wave beam off from that wall. Am I jumping too soon? No, my second jump is good. It's the first jump that matters. Thumb trick, man. Thumb trick. A little higher up, that slope. No, you wanna start a little slower, so you get the slope. Jump then. You want to ride the slope as long as you can, since that's what is giving you most of the height. Okay, that might be why then I'm not... Might be why I'm not getting it. But I'm gonna lose some height. Ah, that is so close. Oh my god, this trick, man. I hate this trick, man. All these kind of slop jumps are just annoying. Especially when I don't know how they're done. I'm gonna check it, Justin, thanks. Okay. First try. If only. Oh, that is so good. Essentially, this has to be like a perfect slope jump. Alright, I got it. Ooh, hoo, hoo. And now I get missile. Super missile. Well, it was a missile, but super missile. Alright, I think I'll just beat Tardus, then I'll be done for today. So how long I was there? 20 minutes? Nice. That rock is blocking the shots. Going Super Saiyan. That's also another kind of wall jump, slope jump I need to learn. But my presets are assuming I don't have to do that. Or I don't need to know how to do it. I think. Oh yeah, I have five power bombs. Whoops. Should probably use them. I didn't even hit it. That's kind of funny. No, I didn't grab it. Oh well, I don't want to play anymore. I'm gonna check what Stardust was. Let's see. Quarantine Cave. It was a missile expansion. Alright, well. That's fine. I just wanted to do like a one seed. I hope it was good, but it wasn't too great. I'm hunting for that like a decent randomizer seed that I'll upload to YouTube. Because I don't want to put some random ass randomizer there. Also, I'm getting a little bit of headache for some reason. I should drink some water, eat, and chill the rest of the day. I need to work on some YouTube video. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Check out my YouTube channel tomorrow. There will be a YouTube video coming out. Also, here's my socials if you're interested to join my Discord. Check my Twitter. I have a YouTube archive where I'll put all of the Twitch streams that I've done. This will go there too. Yeah, I know. Who do I rate you to? I think I'll rate you to win runs, even though they're in Finnish. But for Finland's Independence Day, I'll send you there. Alright, see you everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.